with part number 2. So Zimo, what you expressed here, the example which I want to give was like when I had those panic attacks and I was confronting them. Um, there was this absolute total fear, like it felt horrible, so to say. And then afterwards, whew, a total relaxation, absolute joy, absolute complete looseness, totale Losigkeit, you know? And this is in a way the same energy, playing out like, playing out differently. And as you said, it's so close together. And then I also noticed like, wow, um, this feeling of in a way being totally lost, this very horrible feeling of the most horrible feeling you can imagine, what you really don't want to have, what you are avoiding with whatever you can. And then 1 minute later, absolute openness, absolute looseness, freedom. You see, it's so close. It's like on the edge. I remember now, I said to some friends, like, in a way, I feel like living on the edge. I would love to live like not on the edge, not to always fall down the cliff. And this is yeah, this is maybe when I say it's full on. But here is now no such thing anymore as suffering. It's just what it is. When shit happens, and that's it. No more, no less. When nice things happen, so to say, nice things happen, and yeah, that's it. It's very, very simple and ordinary, and simply because the layers or the idea of how life should be is not playing anymore. It's what it is.
One could say that this is the edge. It is not, but it is, because the edge is both, no, the opposites being one. Constructing is destroying. Destroying is constructing. Dying is being born. Not as two being one. No, no. Just being one forever. It's the same. It's the same. It's the mind that seems to seem from different perspective, but it's the same.
Beautiful.
Creating is destroying. Absolutely. And being collapsed is being resuscitated. No,
Yes.
it's always like this.
Yes.
And being lost is being found. There's nothing to lose, there's nothing to find, of course, but being absolutely lost, not knowing, don't giving a shit for anything, is wow.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
wholeness.
it's
And
bliss, is bliss actually.
everything functions like this. And for poetry and this singer,
Yeah.
sometimes seems, as Garrett said, no, a non-duality speaker, because paradoxes and poetry are made of paradoxes, no, and words that apparently doesn't fit together make something special, no, and that's poetry. And it's similar, or it seems to be sometimes like a speech, a non-duality speech. I have artist friends. No, they are supposed to be artists, and they like poetry. They like this language, and sometimes I love share this not duality, but it's very, very curious, because from from one point, that seems too much for them, no,
Mm.
when it comes to, well, but nothing matters, because there's nothing there's nothing within that, there's nothing to do, because doing happens as everything. Then they feel uncomfortable, because No, there's something within that is special and very, very, very special. No, and then is beautiful as well. No.
Beautiful. Yeah, totally. And here, coming back to Garrett, a beautiful point actually you made with the singer. Um, when So in a way, every human experience in a way the shadow and the light side, right? Both, the duality, the good and the bad, whatever this is, emotion, feelings, whatever. And exactly in those very hard moments, no matter if it's a health issue, fear for no reason, or heartbreak, or whatever, when the story is very heavy. Exactly in those moments, um, there is, in a way, this spark, this magic. There is the potential to see that this is it already. There is, in a way, this dying. The idea, the belief, the sense of you is dying. There is this opening, no separation, not two. That's why coming back again to suffering is bliss. So a lot of people, in a way, who are going through no choice in this, of course, like never having like hard times in life. This may happen, and like in the story, coming and being born and dying just like this, like flat as this is, that's it already, or like having such a roller coaster life, you know. And but I'm very happy to that this plays out exactly as it plays out. I'm very grateful, and I'm not getting up every morning and saying thank you, thank you, thank you, life. It's not like this. When it was very hard, I was very attracted to positive affirmations because I could not survive anymore, you know. I needed help. So I tried to help myself with everything. Like, you know, you hear a lot of stuff like positive affirmations, encourage yourself, you know, do this mantra and this mantra. And this was exactly like, you know, okay, okay, it's all good. It's all good. You will make it, you know? And now in a way there is just it's not now, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. I'm on fire. Not like this. There is just like yeah, there is the whole time just this.
Yeah, I can.
Absolutely just this. Zemo.
I For me, for example, it's also not that I wake up and feel like, oh, I'm so thankful for everything. But this gratitude that is there, it does not need any action or any word or so. It's just, I don't know, it's a state of being or so, maybe how to say. Like yeah, it's just there. And I need not to
It's actually the most natural thing.
yeah, I need not to think about for what am I grateful today because there is no object anymore or no subject. It's just like gratitude because gratitude, yeah.
For no
Because
reason, for no reason, for no because. There is just gratitude.
yeah, and even if the day has some problems or whatever, yeah, like days can be different and so, but this feeling of gratitude, or maybe that's the same like with peace or with bliss or with whatever you these kind of things, they are untouchable in some way. They cannot be touched by any outer or apparently outer appearance or sensation or experience or so. It's like they are like rocks in the sea. Yeah, something like
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful.
they cannot. And this is something, um, yeah, which I think some years ago it was more oscillating between like a pulse which it goes down and up and so, and now there is
Mm.
still, of course, there's the pulse, but this kind of rock. I call it now rock, like Fels in der Brandung, like, it's just there, and it cannot be taken by these pulse even. Yeah, so I don't know how to explain, but
Yeah.
I think this is pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, I feel like yeah, I think in some way I appreciate this life much more than in times like some years ago where I was very much attached to these waves. Yeah, and now the waves are there, but there is no attachment anymore, maybe somehow. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I feel the
Beautiful.
opposite of that. Most days I wake up and say, fuck, here I am again. But, it's just what arises. And it's not that I don't like this life. It's pretty interesting. And, it's crazy, really. It's like a roller coaster. But yeah, most days I'm like, fuck, here I am
Yeah.
again. Shit. So yeah, that's just how it's just what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Wendy, beautiful. Beautiful girl. Thanks for sharing. That's it. And I will always, I just love this expression. Fuck, here I am again. I wished I wouldn't wake up. That's it. And this is exactly, I wanted to add to what Zimo said. When the situation is hard here, believe me, it's shit. It's full on shit. It's fuck. I'm going to cry. I'm going to be angry. It's full on more than ever, more than ever. And there is simply just this, the totality of the shit. So there is no issue anymore, no protective mechanism. And and then it goes. And then the next thing is happening. And so yeah. And the directness of what is. It's just this. It's not like blissful and the whole time joyfully, but there is this underlying appreciation, but not like I cannot put it into words. It's not like the whole time, oh wow, no, no, no. So fucking ordinary, so to say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of a blueprint, a baseline. And of course, there is a lot of paintings over this blueprint and baseline, and there is not a flat line like you would be dead and not feel anything anymore. And of course, there can be days where you're like totally weird or like totally upset about things, or like, life does not end. But I think the attachment is not there like it was anymore, like this is how it feels here. Like um I cannot get upset for a long time, or like this kind of fear or worrying. I don't know, there is not so worrying, cannot, it's not there anymore very much. Yeah, like sometimes of course there I can worry about the moment, and then yeah, just moving on, like also like, yeah, I don't know.
In a way, we can say, there was the control, me and my life. I want to control life because it's about me getting the things right. And
Yeah.
when it's seen that actually it's not about me, I love to say, this is not about you here. It's just life living itself. What do you want? What do you want? Full on arrogant girl. Come on, wake up. We can put it like this. But it just, of course, it's okay to resist and to control the show. Of course, because it is already. Because it is. There is simply no idea of how this should be. After hearing all those concepts of a me and non-duality, what the fuck, what a bullshit. What are we talking about? This is life in the fullest expression. No matter how much is the sense of a me needing to protect myself. And of course, then when shit hits the fan, I will maybe quickly be like, oh fuck, and then very, very fast it's going to be okay. That's it. You
even
see?
this is not Even this is not safe, because of course it can be that something happens that can make all of these ideas crush again, like this baseline, can
Exactly.
crush.
There
This
is
is
actually no bottom. There is no landing spot. Let's put it like this, Wendy. When you said, "Fuck, here I am," you landed nowhere. You're not in heaven, you're not in hell, you're nowhere, no matter what you. And there is simply nowhere to land. There is no understanding of this life. You see?
Exactly. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, just because I wake up and say, fuck, here I am again, that doesn't mean that, that it changes anything. It's just a story like the bliss story, or
exactly.
it's just what it's just
Exactly.
what's Verizon, you know?
Yes, I like that. Fuck.
My
That's
Yeah,
here, by the
fuck.
way, ladies, while talking about this, the ladies are booming. I love it. And the boys are still. So here I simply noticed that the preferences, so to say. Like I wanted to be happy. I wanted this and this and this. Well, no, it's what it is. And guess what? It's okay. It's okay. And it's not nice. And it's not nice. And I can also say that the emotions and everything comes very quickly up, and it's very full on. Like no matter what, everything can pop up. Everything. And this is which I was suppressing, like with all my power. No, 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 being afraid of this, don't, and this, and this is now, so to say, impossible. Or maybe I'm trying this innocently, and then it's impossible. It comes out. Yeah.
I love what Jeff Foster says. He says, like, the good old resistance, it comes up for the millionth time. But love it, embrace it,
If you
don't fight
can,
it, love
if
it.
you can, if you can.
Yeah, yeah, right, right.
Well, you see, Kai, it comes up. There is just a resistance. Here, I would say, I
Yeah,
cannot. I cannot. Checkmate.
yeah,
There is just a resistance, or oh
yeah.
no, fuck, and that's it.
It's that unwelcome visitor resistance.
Or fear, or anger,
Fear, yeah.
or whatever. It just comes unexpectedly. It's always new and fresh.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I also sort of have this kind of idea. Well, maybe tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up in bliss, but it doesn't happen. And I think, oh darn, oh shit. I've been meditating how many years, and I don't wake up in bliss in the morning. What's wrong with me? Again, judgment, judgment. Yeah, it's
Totally,
just it's how
totally.
it plays out. It's how it plays out. Yeah.
But actually, I don't think meditation is a very cool thing, I think, but it is not something that can bring you bliss. I had these experiences. Um, well, when you think this is not appropriate, it came really out of the blue, and it was not. Uh, yeah, I could not never have. It was especially in situations where you would think that this cannot be blissful because this is totally crazy. I cannot be. I need to be shattered on the floor now. And where does this bliss come at that moment? Because that's not logic. This is totally
Beautiful,
crazy.
beautiful.
And this where a lot of my spiritual concepts were also shattered totally because um, I had two experiences which were totally not matching in some way. Like I had this idea, like yeah, when you have these kind of spiritual experiences which are very blissful and so, or work for them, then everything has to go also well with your environment and with your body and everything. And I had it totally chaotic. And like when I had these extreme, yeah, like energetic sensations, which were super intense and very blissful and super, I don't know, I cannot even
And
explain
super
it.
Kundalini.
Or yeah, if you can know something about this word or this idea, but also totally devastated in the body. Yeah, and I thought, like, okay, usually I thought you have to rise above all these things and you go into this kind of light being and all of this. And I thought, okay, here I am now, totally in this utter bliss sensation and super, I don't know, really there was so much boundlessness, and it was not overwhelming. It was just like, whoa, this is amazing. And on the other hand, totally shattered with the physical, and yeah, it and destroyed a lot of my thoughts about how these processes have to go. Yeah, like you can do something and everything will be fine. Then it's not like that. It's just like this. Yeah, and the only thing that might happen is that when you have these kind of experiences, like in the physical way, like I had or have, that it's not a big issue anymore. Of course, it can be annoying at times, and you have exhaustion and all of these things at times, but it doesn't matter so much anymore, and it doesn't, you don't give a shit about if anyone says, yeah, this is a disease or this is this or that. You say, oh, I don't care what you call it. For me, this is like, I don't know, I feel like this is all you can get. Yeah, and I'm this is perfect. Yeah, even, yeah, if you look through another filter and lens, you would say, no, this is of course not, and you're delusional or whatever. Yeah, you need to see the reality. And I think, yeah, okay, my reality is, it's like
Beautiful.
just, yeah.
Beautiful explained, Zemo. Beautifully explained. Again, like what I would say, what I experienced, the ultimate therapy was really like completely diving into the pain, whatever this was. Totally, totally. A total absorption in the fear is an example in the panic attack. So there is just so the thing you would never ever want. The and this is exactly the bliss is there. It's there. So no resistance at all. Yeah, what to say? We can say it's
I get
energetic.
that. I get that. You know, I have the bliss too. Even in my darkest moments, I can see, you know, it's like watching it, not even me watching it, but something watching it, and just like, it's just like magic, you know? So yeah, I get that. And but that doesn't still stop the shit, it is, I get what you're saying. I just can't explain it, but
Yeah, because you cannot explain it.
no.
It's beyond any logic. It's absolute
Yes.
paradoxically. So this is in a way the biggest freedom, I would say, when there is no sense anymore, no seeking energy, nothing that you want to know anymore. Like in a way, it's what it is. That's it. And of course, things will happen when I don't know when there is headache. Maybe I'm going to grab a pill or whatever, do something to this plays automatically. The body will comfort itself. It tries to, like Wendy is now trying to, in a way, heal the body with help of doctors, whatever. This is what plays out naturally. So there is no such a thing like the body naturally will go to health or whatever. Yeah,
I'm not doing it. I'm not trying to do it. It's just happening.
exactly.
I'm not trying to do nothing. The waves are just doing what they do.
Like
Yeah,
Timo.
I often think also this idea of like healing or so, because I had also a lot of um, was confronted with this idea a lot from myself and from others, and so, and what I feel like now more like is healing to me, at least, is more like integration, like finding peace with whatever this is now at the moment. Yeah, like, okay, you cannot manipulate the body too much or whatever. The body has its own intelligence, its own whatever limitations, and so its own laws or so. Some people say, okay, there's mind over matter. I don't know. I had this belief in some way too, but also this belief was a little bit shattered. But I feel like what is really, for me, feels like healing is to be in peace with whatever is there, and to not force any ideas too much. And when there is an impulse to follow this or that, and even if there's an impulse to follow some kind of healing path, so could be that there is something, yeah, of course, but not this dogma, yeah, that there is this mensana, also this like a healthy spirit lives in a healthy body, or vice versa. I don't know. I think this can be sometimes dogmatic for some people, because when you have like some kind of health issues, apparently, then you feel like there is a failure, but you have no control over these things, and you really don't know what kind of influence from, when you think of this no separation, yeah, from all of these fields around you, and from, for example, epigenetics and whatever environment, what they have for influence, and the body is just a kind of an expression of all of this, and yeah, I think it's an artwork in some way also, like
It's magic. It's magic.
expressing what life is. Yeah, it's an expression of life, and of course you can judge it and say, oh, this is ill, or this is disease, or this is it has to be like this, but that's not working most of the time. And I think if you have this kind of openness for just allowing it to express it in its very own and sometimes very difficult to understand intelligence and appearance, then I think you get a lot of much more peace, and you still start to feel this vibrancy, even if you cannot move or so. Like I had this very much, or still have this, like I feel a lot of vibrancy, although I have not the ability to move very much or so, and or too much, and have not the ability to be around very much. I'm very often just in my home, at home, and not doing a lot. But I feel like there's like no day feels wasted or so. Yeah, even if I could not even say, yeah, what happened this today. Yeah, nothing happened much, but it feels like it needs not to happen something. It's just happening. Yeah, and I don't know. It's it's totally difficult to describe. And when someone asks me, yeah, what have you done today? And I say, not much. And you cannot even share this very well, this vibrancy and aliveness, this that you just experience, or
You,
just is pulsing
Zimo,
in.
you shared this wonderfully. I totally get it. I totally get it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I agree.
Absolutely. So what I totally love on this so-called non-dual message, not two, non-duality, not two, no separation, is exactly the simplicity of what is already. And this I cannot express, I cannot tell, I cannot say. Tony.
Yes. This yours last words, no? Not to. Not to even what's currently apparently happening compared with what used to happen. I'm repeating myself. But here, when I try to compare what used to happen 10 years ago and now, there's no boundary between, there's no, of course, there was a seeking, more than seeking, a longing, of course, and there is not. But even this longing is now felt as conditional love, but it's the same. It's the same. Longing, conditional, is one, the whole thing. In one moment, I heard these words, that's already, it's already done. And that has already known that was all, because everybody knows that it's impossible to reach a state of happiness. Everybody knows that doesn't work, doesn't exist. Everybody. We enjoy imagining love stories, but life has nothing to do with this, no? And we know we are not. The seeker loves the longing, but is not wanting to reach a state of bliss and happiness that doesn't exist. We have ever known this. What's the difference after and before? I don't know. I don't know. Has always been like this. We pretended to because drama is beautiful, but it's not. There are not two. There are not two. The after, the before and the after, the cause and effect. They are not. There's just this. No difference. Stories about suffering, but suffering is what is suffering? No. What is suffering? Well, sorry.
No,
I am.
beautiful. Tony, beautiful. I love it because you're like really like it's I don't know how to put I totally get you. It's also the way I try. Sometimes I try. I'm not thinking when I'm speaking, you know? And it's coming out of it's creativity. It's not like out of the mind speaking, but just expressing something which you cannot express actually, and I love it. It's beautiful, totally. Um, yeah, Garrett, sweetheart, tell us something about the before and the after. What's coming up?
I've only ever had before. I haven't had after yet. We're talking about non-duality. I only know the before part. I haven't got to the end part yet, the afterwards.
So, when there is no time, Garrett, when there is no next, where are you going, sweetheart?
Wherever I am is where I've been always. I used to try some techniques like affirmations, like you mentioned, affirmations. In the morning, when my wife was cooking my breakfast, I used to read from the book called
Bouvet.
A Course of Miracles. You know that one, A
I
Course
don't
in,
know it, but I've heard of it, yeah.
and it was 700 pages.
A Bible.
Every morning I would
Hard work.
I would read one page, and after 12 pages, I gave up the book. It was too much
It's
hard work.
a very, very crazy book, The Course of Miracles. I have read some and I have listened some speakers speaking about this. Very, very crazy. She was written by a woman, like automatic writing, no, without thinking, and says a lot of things. Most of them, or some of them, beautiful and very, very evocative. But at the same time, they are religious, no? Sometimes, and birth with a very burden, no, of moralism, even, no.
Ah,
Well,
okay. Mm, mm, mm.
Jesus had a big part in it, I think.
mm.
So Garrett, you gave it up after the 12th page?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, perfection, you see? There is no Garrett already choosing to continue to read or not. It's simply not ringing the bell, sweetheart. Yeah,
No.
it's so simple. And but here coming back to before and after.
Oh, yes.
Uh, this is really like timeless. Garrett, do you really believe when you tell me how you felt 3 years ago? Do you really want to tell me that this was really like 3 years ago? You know what I mean? Like telling me stories about what and your imagination about where is tomorrow? Where is the next second? There is no way to go there. It's always just this.
What about
Speaking about speaking about 5 minutes before. What is it? What is it?
what about conditioning? I'm wondering. Last week, Felix failed with his effort to enlighten me, but I'm wondering, do I need to speak to a therapist perhaps to see what I can get from?
If Garrett, it's very simple. If speaking to therapist happens, it happens. Garrett booking a session with Emerson or with Claire, then it happens. By itself, sweetheart, life doesn't need you to
Wow.
book a session, whatever session this is. And if you like, sweetheart, we can meet and do a one-on-one. It's going to
Yeah.
be fun.
Yes, I would. That would be very nice.
But it's not going to be a therapy. So okay, good. We will connect later on and make a date. Look forward to this. And the only thing I can make, sweetheart, is to cheer you up, maybe, or not
Oh,
even this.
okay. Yeah, okay. It's only Christmas is getting near, and I'm not at my best in November and December.
No, no props, sweetheart. You will see. You're going to rock it this Christmas. You will rock it. You will rock it. Oh, sweetheart. So let me see who. 3 minutes left. Who wants to share, to express something here, finally, so to say? No beginning, no end.
I want to say thank you to Rosa Nassef.
Oh,
Again,
Nasef.
it's not Nassef, it's Nassef.
It's actually Rosa Naseva, a Bulgarian
Nassef.
name. Rosa, like the rose, the flower.
Yes, yes.
Naseva, because it's a Bulgarian root. And
Wow.
here
Nice.
it's just Rosa, like the pink color, Nasev. It's look at
No,
it, got it.
Nassef, Nassef, please.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thanks to Rosa Nasseva and all of you for being here. Thank you very much.
Likewise. Thank
Oh,
you.
sweetheart, totally.
Thank you.
I simply want really to say it's such a joy. And Tony, thank you. Like we, in a way, just said, let's go for this, let's do it, no matter who pops up or not. And it's really like, what to say? Just my highest excitement for no reason. Booming out and just saying, this is it already. There is no way to escape the totality of what is. Perfection, absolute perfection. And I mean it as I say it. Totally.
Totally.
Totally. Sweethearts, I love you. Wish you a beautiful evening, day, or whatever. And let's meet again. Mwah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night, sweethearts.
Good night.